Welcome back to the Pick Dawgz channel, everyone. Here with the soccer crew, here to talk about Wednesday's slate. Again, if you haven't looked at all the other videos up on the channel already, then make sure you do that. But you're in the right place if you found us on this one, because this one is probably the most exciting match on paper of the Wednesday evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It's PSG who host Manchester City, who are finding a bit of a second wind now in their season, coming off a really solid win in the Premier League on the weekend, and PSG, no surprising, leading the way in their domestic league as well. I think the key here is, guys, City have a lot to play for. If they lose this game, this is a disaster. On the same side, if PSG lose this game, it's a disaster because PSG right now is sitting 26th in the live standings because of obviously whilst we're recording, we have games going on from Tuesday's slate. But PSG right now, 7 points, 26th position, not in a position to secure a knockout round spot. And again, Manchester City sitting in that last spot, 24th, Kirk. A lot at stake here in this game with 2 games left to go. How do you see this one going?
Yeah, just to say, since it's probably the one we'll get the most views on, make sure to check out our premiums. We're all hot right now. I'm just gonna say it at the beginning so they know.
Okay.
Um, so they don't have to wait till Jack rambles for an 80-minute outro and then you get hop on board the premiums. Anyways, I like the draw here, but I like the under 2.5 more. I could see a 0-0 game here. Neither team wants to drop all 3 points here. They both need at least a point out of this one. And I think it's going to be a very defensive game, to be honest with you. I don't see a lot of goals. I don't remember what my pick was, if it was the draw or the under 2.5, but you're getting 2 from me, and they're both plus money. So you can do the draw and under 2.5 because I don't think it's going to be a high scoring draw. So my exact scores are 1-1 or 0-0. So 4 picks from your boy. Holy shit.
Well, I can't tell you what it is, Kerrigan. It is under 2.5. I don't hate it, and I guess I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Really tough game to read, as I said. This is a game where there's so much at stake. Tough game to really call. PSG at home tend to always be pretty solid, and City, you don't know what City's going to turn up this season. So I think this is going to be more of a game where both teams are too scared to lose. But I think both teams get on the scoreboard. Maybe PSG score first and City go all out attack to try and get a point out of this game, or the other way around. Maybe City score early and PSG go all out attack to try and get a point. So I'm going 1-1 here. I'm going to leave this one with you, Goran. What do you have?
Yeah, I honestly don't know what you two are talking about. I mean, the draw doesn't work for anyone here. It's simply probably not going to be enough. PSG is even sitting lower than Manchester City is right now, and let's be honest, neither side can defend. I know this is the Champions League and a lot is at stake, and we all think that teams are magically going to step up defensively, especially City, who are just horrible defensively. Let's be honest about that. They have a few good games every now and then against teams like Ipswich or Southampton or whatever. But keeping a clean sheet is a big problem for them. So I'm gonna go with goals in this one. Both teams to score over 2.5, -139, high stakes game for both teams, and with a win potentially. Both of these teams will be safe and getting into those
They
knockouts
both can't win.
for the champions. Well, if either side gets a win, they will potentially be safe. I didn't mean both of them can get a win.
Well, you
Well,
never know with that pick.
well, I will slightly correct you here, Goran, because to be fair, a draw is not a
A draw
disaster.
does help both of them a
It's
lot.
not a disaster for both teams because the last game for City is Club Brugge at home, a game that they should be winning, and PSG go on the road to Stuttgart. And if PSG win that game, they actually will jump above Stuttgart to take one of the knockout spots because right now, as of recording, they're up 2-0 and are 3 points ahead of PSG, but have a worse goal difference. So, yeah, I think if either team draw this game, not a disaster, you just win it on the last day of the knockout stage. Of the group stage. If you
Yeah, but
lose,
then you have to put yourself under a lot of pressure for the last game of the
well,
Champions League and hope
if you
for the
lose,
best.
it's over.
They're
It,
already under enough pressure in this game. I think High stakes, low scoring. That's how it's going to go. High stakes, low scoring.
Well, there you go, folks. This is the game that I'd love to hear your opinion the most. Really, this one is probably up in the air. You've probably got 50%.
All the fans are square. They're going to agree with Goran. They love juice. They love square. We're circles, Jack.
Square.
We're different. Be like us. Don't be like Goran.
Well, we'll see. Let us know in the comments, folks. I'll be looking at them for sure, and I guess the rest of the other two will. And don't forget,
I won't because they're all squares, so I won't. If you're circle, comment circle to start your thing, and I'll read it and talk back to you.
Right,
Looks like the jet lag is over for Kirk.
Yeah, he's full of
Looks
energy
like you
today.
got it.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's listen to your ramble for 3
the
minutes.
outro done, boys. Jesus. Don't forget,
Bye, guys.
guys, go and check out our premium.